Hi, my name's Mark Williams. I'm a compulsive gambler. I've been in abstinence for nearly 2 years now. This Facebook page, Gambling Risking It All, has been set up after the amazing response I put out on an earlier post on my own Facebook regarding sessions at T Happy's for gambling addicts. I couldn't believe, the amount of people that actually do suffer with this addiction, and certainly in North Wales as well. So this Facebook, along with the Instagram, the Twitter, and also we're building a website which is going to go live in the next week or 2 weeks. What to find on them is lots of information, lots of help and guidelines. On the website will be blogs and podcasts with other gamblers, so I'll be sharing my stories and experiences, and what I've been through in this addiction, really, to maybe just give people strength in their current situation. I know how difficult it is when you do hit rock bottom, or when you're in that downward spiral, and it might be that, reading other people's stories, it might just help you to seek help and go and get that advice and guidance from fellow gamblers. I think it's the best way of help, because we understand your story. There's nothing you'll say that I won't be able to resonate with. It's, we've all let loved ones down, we've all stolen, we've all racked up lots of debt, and we can sit there and we can build a plan, and we can set goals, and we can get you on your right way to recovery, and that's what it's all about. This Facebook page, until the website's up, you can get in touch, and that's already been happening on my personal page after the last post, which was pretty amazing, that people felt they were comfortable enough to get in touch and ask for help already, and they're now taking the right steps to beat this addiction. It's not going to be easy. Addiction isn't easy, but you've just got to have that desire to want to stop, and know that the help is there. You're not alone, and that's what I want to do. I'm extremely passionate about this, and I want to help as many people as I can to not get to rock bottom. Someone said to me last week, why do gambling addicts wait till they hit the bottom until they fully stop? And it was a great question, really, because we do. We wait until we've exceeded all our the cash limits we can. We've ruined relationships. We steal. We go to the point where there's no coming back, really. And I think that's the compulsiveness in it, that we'll go all in almost, and as the title suggests, we do risk it all. We can't stop when we're in that mental state. I describe it in one of the blogs as almost a false sense of reality. We live in a different world. We disconnect from the real world, and we play almost the game in our mind. It says against our mind, and we constantly have the thought of gambling in our head. You're hitting the pillow with a roulette spinning, and you're thinking of your next bet, you're thinking your next way you're going to win, and it just consumes your whole life. And it's not nice to be in, and I know what it feels like to be at the bottom. I know what it feels like, my mind to be like that. And just because I've done 2 years, it doesn't mean that, I'm past it and I'm going to be okay, because you can relapse at any time if you take the eye off the ball. I did that 2 years ago after doing 5 years. So it's important that, the guidelines, the advice and the tips that will be on the website, or, in the chats that I'll have with you, it's important that we do them, because it does really help. If you can self-exclude, if you can put restrictions on your phone, if you can let other people help with your finances and set up the right accounts, then you're making very small steps, but in the grand scheme of things, that the huge strides towards not being able to gamble, and the first 3 or 4 weeks, that's what you really need to do to stop getting that kick, getting that hit that you need almost. But to me, it's not just about stopping gambling. I want it to be bigger than that. I want people to not just be remembered as, he was a gambling addict and he stopped. Why can't you do something better with your life? Why can't you, the person that people might paint you as now? Why can't you be that? Go and get that best job, or be the best parent you can be, or your best friend. Why can't you be the life and soul of a part? We almost become so and sociable, because we're so fixated in that false sense of reality that I talk about, that you just disconnect, and you don't realise how much you're letting the real world pass you by. You know, when my little girl was growing up, I was missing key moments every day because I was more obsessed with the tennis and the cricket on the telly, and it's like there's times you can't get back. And it's important that if you're in that hole now, that you do seek help, and that's what I'm here for. You're not alone. I don't want you to live in that world. It's not nice, and you're certainly missing out on you know, key things of being the best version of you. I want it to be bigger than you want to stop gambling. I want you to be motivated to go and be pretty amazing. Why can't you do that? You know, and we can get you on the step, and it is a long process, and that's what it is. It's a process to get you to being the best version you can be, and you know, it starts now. It might start today, it might start tomorrow, but it's got to start somewhere. So this Facebook page, you can message me, you know, and we can set up, you know, phone calls, emails, text message, or one-to-ones. You know, certainly meeting people and talking to them to help them. But you know, if everyone who watches this could like, share, you know, really get it around the internet, like we did with the last post, because it might not be you that has the gambling addiction. You might not have the addiction, which is fine, but you might just share it to someone on your wall, and someone in your friends list has got the addiction, and it might just crop up on their wall, and they might just find the strength to think, you know, today's their time to stop doing it, to try and seek help. And you know, it might be your share or your like that does that. So, you know, if you could help, that would be fantastic. I know you will. Like the last post, you know, the response was amazing, and you know, it's never easy being a gambling addict. It's not easy to be any addict, but it's not easy to, you know, admit your wrongs. You know, look at all the things you've got wrong in life. But I think the only way to move forward is by being reflective and you know, admitting that and thinking, yeah, I've made them mistakes, but you know, moving forward, if I can create a better future for me, for my family, friends, and people around me, you know, it gives me the best shot. You know, staying as a gambling addict and continuing, the spiral just gets deeper, and you know, the debt gets bigger, and you know, it gets to some point where, you know, it is very difficult to get out of that hole, and you know, the financial plans become a little bit, you know, longer, over a 10-year plan rather than a 5-year plan or a year plan. So, you know, the help's here now. This is just a little video to get you started. So yeah, get in touch with me, and I'll certainly help. It was great last week. Someone who, obviously through anonymity, I can't discuss who it is, but couldn't, you know, he didn't have the feeling that he could speak to his own family and friends at the moment, which is fine. You know, that's probably one of the hardest steps to take, but he felt through the post on Facebook that he could reach out and speak to me, and that's what it's about. You know, fellow gamblers do understand it a little bit more, because you know, we get it, we get why they do the things they do, and now he's on the way to recovery, and you know, he's set up all the things that he's needed to stop, and you know, I think he's built to that point where he can speak to his family and friends, because he's in a better headspace already, and you know, that's great. So you know, I might be the springboard for you to go and speak to your family and friends. I might be the springboard for you to go and do the self-exclusion, all the restrictions. I can help you with all that on the phones and what you need to do. But yeah, you know, don't do it alone. You know, that's what I'm here for. That's what Gambling Risking It All is. It's to help people. But now it's the Facebook and all the friends and everyone on there to like, share, comment, and get it around this internet. So, you know, the gambling addicts out there can get the help they want. Appreciate everyone for listening. The T Happy sessions hopefully will be running very soon, going into the winter, and just before Christmas. So all those gambling addicts will have lots of money to spend at Christmas, so we're not spending it. And the website will be up, like I said, we're hoping in a week or two. Enjoy the blogs. You know, never easy to write looking back. There's some funny moments in there, but at the same time there's a lot of heartfelt moments where, you know, it is emotional looking back to things I have done. But like I said, you only improve and you only make yourself a better person by acknowledging that and thinking, you know, from here, you know, I can't make them mistakes again. So appreciate everyone listening. Like, share and comment, and I will keep putting things on this page. So thank you.